How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Ys Book 1. So, we are beginning the Trial of the Tower. We have arrived in Darm Tower and must begin our ascent and search for the final 3 books of Ys. Now, in between episodes, I did load up the save file and pick up a couple of items that we were missing. Mainly just stuff that I overlooked buying from the shop. Specifically, I went and bought a large shield, a mirror, and a wing. We were not able to bring the wing in. What the wing does is it allows you to teleport directly to a town. And once funding... Oh, here's the evil ring. This is a very important piece to collect. Another mirror, but we already have one. And a heal potion, but we already have one, so we'll have to remember those are there. I could have been using wings to teleport back and forth from town, but it's always worth getting the extra kills. So I don't particularly like to do them. I love how they view off of these balconies. We will see those throughout the tower as we ascend it. Basically, you ascend the level within the tower, it takes you outside. You run the balcony, and these are also places where you can rest and recover health. And then you enter the next floor. So we are now on the 3rd floor of the Darm Tower. Some very difficult enemies in here. However, with our current gear and level, not too much of a threat. Proceed on to the 4th floor. Darm Tower, 4th floor. Making rapid progress up the tower. This chest is empty. If you don't have one, that chest will contain a reflex armor. The empty chest from the previous room, if you don't have a talwar, it will give you a talwar. Back outside. Let's explore the 5th floor. Another way out to 6. And another way to 6. So we'll take this one first. Some new enemies. Let's deal with these. Wait, what's going on? It's a trap! When Adal came to, he found himself locked in a prison cell. He checked his belongings and found some were missing. Let's see what's been taken. All of our silver gear. Now let's go ahead and equip our talwar, the long shield, and the reflex again. And we'll equip our heal ring and top off our health. Now that is... We know who that is. That's Ludogema. How did Ludogema get in here? As soon as our healing's complete, we'll wander over and go talk to him. Just don't want to forget to re-equip our shield ring. Fancy meeting you in a place like this, eh, Adal? I'm ashamed to confirm that yes, I sleepwalked here. Somehow. When I woke up, I found myself surrounded by monsters and scrambled to get away from them. But it was no use. They caught me. Only instead of killing me, they threw me in here. There seemed to be no one at all out in the corridor. The walls were made of heavy stone and covered with a thick layer of damp dust. Wait, so you came in here by choice? I'm flabbergasted. Why in the world would you do that? You certainly don't look out of your mind. Actually, you look sure of yourself. Completely. Admittedly, it takes a brave man to walk through that tower door of his own accord. I salute you, sir. Oh yeah, ran into someone else in here too. Or rather, I saw him, briefly, as I fled for dear life. I was in a passage with a row of statues and saw an old man holding something, but then he disappeared. The bars were strong, and shaking them appeared to be a wasted effort. The walls were made of heavy stone. There was no door as far as the doll could tell. He's not saying anything new. So now, we wait. After all, there's not much else we can do. What? Howdy, stranger. Don't worry, I come in peace. Dogie's the name, and wall crushing's my game. Pleased to meet you. Let's save the chit-chat for later, though. We gotta get the hell out of here. Watch your step, man. Traps all over the place. One false move and you'll wind up right back in here. 3 stories up, there's a hallway with a line of statues. An old man named Reba is hiding there. He's been here a long time and knows this tower like the back of his hand. You should talk to him. Alright, come on everyone. Time to go. Let's make like dust and blow in the wind. We'll talk later. For now, just try to stay alive. You never know where the monsters are lurking. You go first. I'm not a swordsman like you. I'll be sticking to the shadows and sneaking my way. Oh hey, I hate to ask, but if you do go see Rabba, would you please take this idol to him? He must have dropped it at some point, and without it, he's totally exposed to the monsters. So as you can see, there's 3 cells here. There's actually an achievement to purposely let yourself get trapped 3 times and make Dogi break all of the walls, but I don't think we're going to try to do that. So, let us make our way to see Rabba. Here's the Hall of Statues. It's about midway down this hall. First we gotta clear ourselves a safe area. And we need to put on our mask of eyes. And there's the passageway. Unequip it. What? That's my idol. I see. So Dogi asked you to bring it to me. Much obliged. My name is Rabba. I'm a seeker of ancient knowledge. A scholar by trade, if you will. I came here 6 months ago to study the ancient ruins of Asteria. But while I was investigating this tower, monsters suddenly came from every which way. So I've been hiding out in here, hoping they wouldn't find me. This idol has been my saving grace. It may not look like much, but it's full of power. When held close to the body, it can make you completely vanish from sight. It's the reason I've been able to survive for so long without the monsters finding me. Well, young man, what brings you to this dreadful place? Your equipment suggests you came here knowing of its dangers, so I assume you have a reason. The doll explained he entered Darm Tower in search of the Books of Ys. I see. That was going to be my first guess, actually. The name Ys appears quite frequently in ancient texts, even on the mainland. They say it's a land adept in the powers of magic, with an abundant supply of a silver-like metal. But as time went on, the name simply vanished from history. No one mentioned it anymore. Nowadays, no one even knows where on the map to find it. It's a name we scholars always figured belonged to some long-lost utopian land of legend. But I always knew Ys was somewhere in Asteria. I had a hunch anyway, and it would seem I was correct. If I've got it figured right, then something akin to the storm wall appeared on the day Ys was lost. Storms encircled the island, and when they were gone, so was Ys. All that remained was this here tower. Asteria's minstrels tell of swarms of monsters killing off half the land's people in a single night. nobody could get away either on account of the storms. Meanwhile, the monsters built Darm Tower. Then, right after the tower was completed, the monsters all just disappeared. The crisis had passed. Several hundred years passed, and in that time, the whole mess was forgotten. Well, mostly, anyway. But the danger was still there. It was dormant, but it was there. You sense it too, don't you? As we speak, someone in this tower is setting something evil in motion. There are traps everywhere around here. Without a doubt, someone or something is puppeteering it all. To what end, though, I have no idea. But we can't just let it happen, can we? Of course, that's why you're here, though. So you intend to keep climbing this tower, do you? In that case, I think you should have this. As long as you're wearing the blue necklace, the tower's many booby traps will be totally ineffective. Okay. So let's re-equip our Mask of Eyes and get out of here. Let's go ahead and let our health top off while we're here. Music in Darm Tower is so awesome. Still nothing in there. Up to the 5th floor. Let's take this path this time to the 6th floor. Go ahead and collect what's over here, if anything. An empty chest. That's right, that's a large shield if you don't already have one. Monsters, now that we're using our silver equipment, are a little more deadly. Gotta be careful how you fight them with this stuff. So, we have to keep climbing the tower, and we have to find our silver equipment. Here we are, let's put on the blue necklace. And the trap is dissipated. And on up to the 7th floor. I don't want to go up just yet. It's Dogi. So yeah, it's me, Dogi. Saving your hide yet again. Seems you've got a knack for getting into trouble, but at least you're doing stuff, I guess. So I gotta ask, what the hell are you doing in this tower to begin with? Hadal explained his reasons for infiltrating the tower. Okay, so you came here to get your jollies and wound up with more than you bargained for, I gotcha. Good to hear Gobun's doing well, though at least he and the others are probably real worried about me. Have you met Rabba? He's an old weirdo, but I owe him my life. Was pinned down by a monster and out of options when he suddenly unidled himself and saved my hide. I'm helping him scout out the tower to return the favor. Might as well, you know. I mean, I'm here, and I hate leaving a place without tearing it up first. And there's our silver sword. that re-equipped. Okay, so we're done exploring this floor. Go on up to the 8th. Let our health top off really quick. Go ahead and we're going to head straight on up to the 9th floor for now. We will be doubling back and exploring there. But first, we have some business. That chest you just saw. Our silver shield is back. Get that equipped. Take these things out. Not that we particularly need the experience or the gold, but still worth killing them. Okay, let's get off this floor. We're going back down for a little bit. Get all that health back, because we lost quite a bit there. And back down to the 8th floor. We have some unfinished business. Back down to the 7th. Not where we want to go. We want to go back to the 8th. We made a bad turn. It can be very easy to get turned around and lost in here. Here we go. This is the one we want. As you can see from the room, it's boss time, so let's save really quick. Now this boss has a very clear pattern. And if you're not careful, he can do ridiculous amounts of damage. Got to dodge the sides and hit them from the sides. And you can see there's one hit. He can do some ridiculous damage if you're not careful. And down he goes. With that boss completed, we obtain our 4th Book of Ys. And a hammer. So this is about as good a place as any to go ahead and wrap this one up. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, favorite below. Throw any feedback you might have into the comments, as I always look forward to hearing from you. And next episode we will return to Asteria and continue the trial of the tower. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again next time.